We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Mets. It's Mets baseball next on the show. Michael Wacha is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Starling Marte.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Oh, right down Main Street with that one. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. Starling Marte is retired to lead off the ball game.
Ahmed.
At the plate, Nick Ahmed. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. His career line against Wacha, he's 0 for 5. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is foul right side. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Wacha, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 out, nobody on. Strike called, 2-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Rosario has got it, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Luke Weaver will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes.
That's the ball.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
So here's Pete Alonso as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1 for count.
McNeil aboard here at first with nobody out. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. The average coming in at 266, 15 long balls, and 28 RBIs. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. fouled off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. We are still scoreless. Stepping into the box, David Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
Now here it comes. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
So here's Eduardo Escobar, and as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. First offering on its way.
0-1.
Ready with the 0-1.
That's outside.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
So now to the plate, Christian Walker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to the right, reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 7. The catcher, Steven Vogt.
First pitch on its way.
0-1. Count 1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Line drive to center field. Nimmo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Pitching a little bit backwards in this situation, I'd expect a hitter to be sitting off speed.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he fouls this one off. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Damn.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Ahmed Rosario would be next. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 3-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Ildemaro Vargas comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Ildemaro Vargas.
Now here it comes.
Hey!
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Vargas is retired, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Luke Weaver. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Third inning, no score to this point. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4, and that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in next will be Starling Marte. He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
The 1-0 home. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Outside, 3-0 now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Marte has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now the 3-0 offering. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. Here comes the first pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are 2 gone in the inning.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box now, Ketel Marte. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
To the plate now, David Peralta. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 1-0. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Two and 1. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for Arizona. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. D-backs lead it 1-0.
Welcome back as the Mets prepare for their 3rd turn batting in this one. And fans of the Metropolitans have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. To start the day, they are ranked among the league leaders in both home runs and slugging percentage. I asked some of the hitters about their approach prior to the game, and they told me it's all about pitch selection. They trust in their talent, so as long as they're picking on good pitches to hit and not getting anxious to swing in the box, they know that will translate into a lot of production. Certainly seems to be working for them this year, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
No pitcher.
Into the box now, Michael Waka, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. One out, nobody on. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Two and one. And he popped him up. Ahmed takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 6.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. After it is Marte. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the first pitch to him, and no swing apparently. Ball one.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
1-1.
The 1-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Two out here and a runner at second. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone. So a two-run shot to left center, number 13 for him on the year, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Marte fields it cleanly.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he takes a cold strike one. 2 out with the man at first. One and two.
Count 1 and 2.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball. Full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lavello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Coming to the plate now, Stephen Vogt comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
At the plate now, Ildemaro Vargas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Here's the 1-0.
Ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Ready with the 2-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Two and 1. Here it is. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Hit out towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. At the plate, Robinson Cano. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Ball 1. One and 1 the count. Now a pitch on the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 1-2. Hit to short. Ahmed with a great slide. The throw. He is out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Standing in, Brandon Nimmo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peralta's under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Starling Marte.
The right fielder, number 2.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. A ball and a strike now. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The bat, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Wind up and the 0-1. This one's down to third. He's right there. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Alonso.
Ready once again, Pete Alonso. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Pitch popped up. McNeil in foul ground. And no one will get this one. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Riding into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Here's the first pitch to him. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. Vogt gathers. A throw down to first, one away.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the veteran right-hander Michael Wacha will hit next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Escobar is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Number 6.
Settling in now, Jeff McNeil. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Justin Wilson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Peralta. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
From the stretch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Wilson has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. A count of 1 ball, 1 strike to David Peralta. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Wilson is a guy known for his lights-out stuff who tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Weak grounder down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. A strikeout and a line out for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field. Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One ball and one strike for the Diamondbacks first baseman. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws his good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, Stephen Vogt. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. Our score remains 2-1. Mike Leake enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 8, Mike Leake.
Now to the plate, Pete Alonso comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
In there, strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. The pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. Into the box, Michael Conforto. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
1-1.
In time as he just gets the tag down.
Check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
So 1-1.
Hey.
Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, left fielder, Connecticut.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Leake, a California-born ball player. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scooped up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Mets go down quickly. They still lead it 2-1. Jerry Familia is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 27, Jerry Familia.
Leading off the inning, Ildemaro Vargas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
0-1 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Lee.
Domingo Leyva will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 1, Domingo Leyva.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one got a piece of him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Starling Marte. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First delivery to him on the way. And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for Arizona. They're down 2-1. Corbin Martin gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 48, Corbin Martin.
So stepping in, Robinson Cano. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. The pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. That evens it up, 1-1. Now the pitch.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
the 2-1 home. Here's a fastball swung on and missed. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Runner at second, 1 away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Here comes the first pitch. Now Nimmo connects out to deep right field. Marte going back, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Not an easy pitch to get to. That upper 90s fastball, up and in. I think he ambushed him right there. He must have been looking for it.
Stepping in now, Ahmed Rosario. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, no pitcher, Gary Familia.
J.D. Davis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, J.D. Davis.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Ahmed 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Nick Ahmed.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. set. Here it comes.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
8th inning. 4-1 is our score. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball well outside. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate, David Peralta. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line into the upper deck, but foul. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Lifted in the air out to left. Pulling it in out there is Cespedes, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And this one's in the dirt. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They trail it 4-1. Digging in once again, Jeff McNeil. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way.
Count 1-0.
Fouled off. Line hard to the left side, but this is a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So now to the plate, Pete Alonso. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The pitch. 3-1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Walker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now here it comes.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready now, Stephen Vogt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second, there's Cano. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the 9th, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Striding in once again, Ildemaro Vargas. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Diaz, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
This is skied into short left center. Rosario ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Metropolitans get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Michael Wacha earns his 5th winner of the year. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets.